All right, 5 weeks are done in the NFL. We move on to week 6. And Chuck, I can't believe it. We're already almost a third of the way through the season after this week.
Yeah, that we are. And you know what? It's been this has been my favorite football season, even though the Bears have been just absolutely horrible right now, to tell you the truth.
You did something in fantasy that you'd never done before. We'll get to that in a minute. I don't want to spoil it yet.
Okay.
But first, let's welcome everyone in to Fantasy Radar here on CIH Media. I'm Eric Pesolano. That is Chuck Lejsek. I know he keeps fading in and out of that wonderful stadium background he's got there. But
I'm trying to find my notes. Oh, you're there.
You'll still be able to hear him throughout the show, and that's what's most important.
Exactly.
We have both been told we have a face for radio, so
True.
That's probably for the best. All right, I'll let you have the floor. What did you do in fantasy last week that you'd never done before?
I dropped my first 200 burger. Honestly, It's 215 points. Obviously, I had DJ Moore and Justin Wilson, the tandem, kicking off for me. Then on top of it, I went with now I'm on the now that I'm on the air, I forget his name, but the first round pick for the Bengals, the wideout, Jamar Chase. Yeah, I had Jamar Chase. I played Komet, and he did pretty well. The Bengals defense did, had a tutty as well, a defensive touchdown. Plus, they played the Cardinals, so it wasn't too bad. And all around, it was my running backs were okay. Like I said, Josh Jacobs, finally put me over with a couple. All my guys, and that's kind of important. You got to find out the guys who can put the ball in the end zone, and pretty much all my players did last week, which kind of helped a little bit. Madison, I think Madison scored a touchdown. I want to say he scored a touchdown. I could be wrong.
Yeah, he had a reception touchdown. Yeah. I'm looking at the screenshot you sent me in the middle of Sunday. Your original projection was 99.25 points, and you ended up with 215.
215. That's amazing.
That's incredible. I mean, what a week. And again, this is why we have you here to tell the people what they should be doing.
Exactly. You know what? I was going to drop my song, but I'll wait till next week to do so.
Okay. All right. Sounds good. Let's start, as always, with our quarterbacks here. First of all, the theme for this show, I know last week was a lot about bye-week replacements. There's only 2 teams off this week in Green Bay and Pittsburgh, so bye week shouldn't be a huge problem for everybody. They are for me because I have Christian Watson and George Pickens, so I got to navigate that somehow. I'm going to ask you about that later on at the end of the show, by the way, in our
all right, no problem.
Ball 'em or bench 'em segment. But this week's theme is injury replacements because everybody's getting hurt here through 5, and you like what's going on in Indianapolis and a quarterback that you've talked about a lot this year already.